I hope by now you guys have got the access to the subscription and you guys are practicing. So if any doubts, any
Yeah.
questions, because we are almost about to finish now. Today we are going to cover ASR, but looking at the quorum, I think we'll have to wait, or I'll have to postpone it for tomorrow, ASR topic, because that is very important. The one which you see on your screen, site recovery, because this is the base and this is the backend technology of migration. So if you don't understand ASR, you won't understand migration. And if you don't understand migration, 50% of the chances of getting you selected and getting your resume selected for interviews are gone if you do not know migration. Migration is the key thing. If you don't know something else, it's okay. Maybe they will wait for it. They will teach you. But migration, it's a hot topic and hot demand, because nowadays also the client is it's pretty old, maybe a decade, but it's not that old. So still we have many companies who have their thousands of servers, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 servers at their on-premises data centers, and the only job with what they are looking for, what they are giving to other IT company, it's their migration. And let's say there's a bank example, Bank of America, they have 40,000 server. I'm just giving some vague examples, do not quote me on numbers. Bank of America or some airlines, they have 40,000 servers, on-prem servers, they want to move. They will approach one of the IT companies like TCS, IBM, etc., that we want to migrate. And then IBM, TCS, these companies will start hiring migration engineers, right? So migration is the core work. Apart from migration, whatever we have been learning, everything is there, but everything is for migration. New onboarding, it's still there, but the major work in the market is for migration. So for you to understand migration, it's very crucial, very important. So I cannot skip this topic, or I cannot just complete with this topic when people are not there. Otherwise I plan to complete this one, ASR, today, site recovery. This is what we have on our screen. But let me complete few topics from backup, and we'll complete one small topic, which is key vault. And maybe today we'll do some theory part of ASR, and practical I'll keep it for tomorrow. I hope we'll get more people tomorrow. We have only 9 people today. Uh, so it's not a good idea to proceed with ASR, but still we are not going to waste our time. So let's get started. If you guys have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, I will. Yeah, one thing you had, increment backup and full backup. I shared uh, an image with you guys. Was that good enough for you to understand, or do you want me to explain it to you? By the way, this incremental backup, full backup, differential backup, these are not Azure concept. These are backup concept. Even when cloud was not there, these concepts were there. So this is not Azure specific. You will see this in AWS, you will see this in GCP, you will see this in on-prem also. Incremental backup, full backup, and differential backup. So I shared an image with you guys. Did you understand that? Who asked that question? I think Anisa, you asked that question, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
did you understand
Actually,
by
I
reading the
didn't
image?
know, not properly. And I have seen the videos also, but I'm not getting it properly. So that's the reason I asked.
Okay. What about others, guys? Did you understand incremental backup? Though you don't have to worry about it. I mean, that is core backup team's job, but still that question is here. So why not to complete that? Did you guys understand incremental backup, full backup? Did you get it or not?
Not really.
Okay, no worries. So
No.
yeah, no problem. Let me open this image. Yeah. So simple, and you don't have to worry about it. No one is going. This is way old question. No one is going to ask. I put it there, and maybe I'll remove it from there. But let's get the understanding first. So full backup or initial backup. First time when I am backing up my computer, that is called initial backup, and that time it has to be full backup. No doubt, it has to be full backup, right? Let me open Paint so it will be easier for you to understand. So very first backup or initial backup, when I call it, I will back up everything, whatever is there in my computer. I want my backup service to back up everything. Okay, let's say now it has 12 files. Again, numbers are very vague. No computer you'll see just with 12 files. They'll have thousands of files. Operating system itself will have thousands of files. So first time when I copy, I'll copy all these 12 files. This is my initial backup, or I'll call it full backup. Okay, I've set up the backup for 3 p.m. every day. Now, from today till tomorrow 3 p.m., let's say I have added 5 more files. So next time, whichever backup happens, it will copy only those 5 files. These 12 files, which were already there in the first backup, these will not be copied again. Why? Because it is already there, right? So this will be as it is. I mean, it will be there in your new backup also, but it is not going to copy again. It will know that it's already there. So it's going to copy only new files from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So only new files and files which were modified. Let's say if one of these files were modified, then that will be copied again. This is called your incremental backup or differential backup. I mean, there's a slight difference between that. We don't have to get into nitty-gritties that what exactly a differential backup is and incremental backup is. These two you can consider as same, but when I select full backup, daily it will take the backup from the original machine. Despite of having this one, it will take the full backup from original machine. But when I say only differential backup, it won't copy these data, which is, I hope you guys can see my cursor, right? When I say this data and these things, I'm pointing somewhere, right? So when I say differential backup, it will only backup those things where there is some difference. Something new has been created, something has been deleted, something has been modified. Only those things will be backed up. एंड इंक्रीमेंटल में तो इससे भी ज्यादा ग्रैनुलर लेवल पे जाकर वो चेक करता है, बस जो फाइल में चेंजेस हुए उसी को ये करता है, पूरी फाइल भी कॉपी नहीं करेगा. गॉट इट गाइस?
Yes, Ulba. Clear.
And you don't have to worry, this is very old topic and you won't even see questions. I've written it there. I shouldn't have actually, but now it's there. We'll keep it there. Keep it in your mind. So at least you can say that while packing up the policy, we used to ask client whether they want differential backup, they want full backup, or they want incremental backup. And so at least interviewer will know that, okay, you have some concept, you know some concept, right? That is one thing. Next one is incremental backup. Yes, backup deletion. Let's cover this one. So let's say that I have taken backup of a machine. Did anyone try taking backup and did anyone try deleting that? Or did you guys not practice at all? I mean, because this question did not come from any one of you. And if you would have tried taking up the backup and deleting, then definitely this question would have come, because you cannot delete it simply. It's not like a virtual machine. Forget virtual machine. Look at this. Here in this my resource group, I have this backup thing. Okay. Even if I delete, this is my backup vault. Even if I delete the whole resource group, this won't get deleted. My resource group won't get deleted because this is not getting deleted automatically. All other things will get deleted. And at the end, I'll get an error that this cannot be deleted like this. So I'm sure you guys did not practice, hence no one asked the question. So please guys, practice. Backup is very important. And replication is very important. Based on replication, we are going to learn migration, and migration is the most important thing. Whatever we have been doing, everything will be used here in migration. And we have been learning for the migration. Most of the time questions in interview, 50% will be based on all the topics which we have been discussing, and 50% will be there on migration. You will never see a single interview without them asking you anything on migration. That's how important migration is. And to understand the migration, you should understand replication, which we are going to do. Let's come back to backup. Here, this is the machine where I have taken backup. So let's say that if I take backup here from this machine, let me open this. One thing, my machine, let's say that I have a backup policy 3 p.m. every day. And now my machine is in stop mode. I hope you guys can see it, right? My machine is in stop mode. Will the backup job run or not? See, all these questions I'm expecting from you guys. And these questions will come only when you practice and when you read. At the end of the session, guys, if you give up, this will cost you a lot. And because we are doing crucial topics at the end. Backup is a crucial topic. ASR will be a crucial topic. Migration is definitely a crucial topic. So do not, just give up or do not be lenient just because we are ending it. Now we are actually learning something. So whatever focus you have been giving, please make sure you continue with that. This will help you a lot in your interviews. Right? Okay, so yes, will my backup work if my machine is stopped?
If it is in stop deallocated, it won't back up.
It won't back up.
Hmm.
Anyone thinks that it will back up? Do you want me to answer it, guys, or do you want to do practical and then one of you will share the answer? Yes,
We'll do the practical, Sohail, and then after that, if there is a query, we'll share in group and we'll ask the question.
Sure. Great. Just wanted to check who wants to do the practical. By the way, let me answer this. Yes, the backup will happen. Even if machine is shut down, backup will happen. Because guys, backup is nothing. What is backup? When I say I am backing up my virtual machine, what is exactly happening, do you think? What is there in my virtual machine to backup? Actually, मैं अपना virtual machine backup कर रहा हूँ क्या? What am I doing? What am I backing up?
Files.
जो
Files and
files
data.
है,
Where are
data
those
है,
files? Where are those
OS
files?
disk.
Yes,
Disks.
disk.
Disk.
Disk is
OS
correct.
disk.
Don't just say OS disk. I'm not backing up only OS disk. सिर्फ OS disk को मैं backup करके क्या करूंगा? Data मेरा actually data disk में होता है. So I'm not backing up only OS disk. All the disk, machine, and data disk. OS disk and data disk. So what am I backing up? My disk. So even if my OS is shut down, my backup will work. Okay. Now we are close to that topic. Let me quickly tell you one more thing, and it becomes useful also when they ask for difference between replication and backup. So when we say backup will run even if your server is shut down, but replication will not work. Can someone tell me why replication will not work if machine is shut down?
Sir,
Why?
it's a replication.
Because it's replicating all the, it's like a mirror.
Exactly.
It's
So there is
replicating
nothing
all.
to replicate. Machine is shut down, fine. Whenever it was shut down, I have the latest data. It was shut down at 250. Let's say what is the time now? 247. So it was shut down at 245. I have the data till 245. What will I replicate? Machine is shut down. Nothing is being written. Nothing is being deleted. Nothing is being done. So what will I replicate? Right? That is the reason. The replication doesn't work when machine is shut down, but backup works. Why? Because my backup is at 3 o'clock. Last backup happened 3 p.m. yesterday. There could be n number of changes from yesterday to today. So even if it is shut down, backup will happen. Replication won't happen because till the time machine was getting shut down, it has been already replicated. Got the logic?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Anyone confused? Did you understand
But
it,
I
guys?
have one question, Sohail.
Yes.
I have one question. See, as you said that replication has one disadvantage that if the machine is reallocated, still the replication won't work. However, sometimes it happens that still client go ahead and take replication. So why is it so? What is the logic behind it?
We'll cover that. Don't worry. I mean, there is definitely a logic. I told you, right? Backup will give me, let's say I have 3 p.m.'s backup policy and this machine crashes just now. It's 2:48. Today's backup has not been done. This machine, it's crashed. Do I have something? I will lose 24 hours data and I'll have to bring the machine up. Replication, it's for high availability. Backup is backup, replication is for high availability. Let's say this machine of mine, when I do the replication and if something goes wrong to this machine, I immediately have another copy of this machine in some other region. From there, I can quickly turn that machine on and I have all the data, everything in place. Got it? That why do you require replication?
But Sohail, I'm so sorry. But Sohail, if the machine is already in high availability, okay. So if I am getting an alert that the virtual machine is unhealthy, okay. So on the basis of that, what I'll do, I'll put that machine in some healthy environment, okay. So if I can do that, so in background, even this will be going to work. This replication.
No. First thing, I think you're confused with VM concept. There is no such way in Azure that where you can transfer your machine. There's no such feature we have. We did not even discuss that. We have that in virtual. We have that in VMware vSphere, where we can change the host, where machine gives me
Acha,
some.
okay,
We do not have that in Azure at all. Second thing,
okay.
uh, what we are talking about here, we have availability set, right? If one machine
Hmm.
is in bad state, so I have another machine in another set. But what if something goes wrong to data center? Then we have availability zone, right? That something goes wrong with
Correct.
one particular
Hmm.
building, then still I do have availability zone, though that is limited to some region, but I do have availability zone. Replication, it's beyond that. Replication, it's called a
Okay.
disaster recovery. When will I call a when I say a disaster, what do you think? What will it affect? I'll say there's a disaster in Pune. Do you think it will affect only one rack or one building?
Uh, Definitely it will be
It will
going to
impact the whole
affect the whole.
region.
Yeah,
Whole region.
correct, correct.
So replication, this replication comes to picture when whole region is down. That is the reason, if you heard me, I said that your machine will be available in some other region. So whole East US region is down, then my replication is helpful for me. If US region is up, only one data center is fine, then availability zone से भी मेरा काम चल जाएगा. I am saying no, my application is that crucial कि अगर कोई rack खराब होता है, then I need high availability. You're saying fine, take availability set. I am happy. But I'm saying, what if whole data center is down? Will availability set help me? You're saying no, whole data center is down, then this is not helping you. I'm saying my application is crucial. I need something कि अगर पूरा का पूरा data center भी आपका down होता है, still I need something. Still I need to have my application up. You will say, take availability set, availability zone. So even if one data center goes down, your application, your server will work in our second data center. I am happy with that. But after that, I'm saying, no, this is my EHR application, health related application. So what if something goes wrong in Pune? Let's say there is some flood situation, there's some war situation, or anything. That is the reason it is called disaster recovery. It is called DR. Right? We are talking about disaster. What if there is earthquake in Pune? And in this situation, war or earthquake or flood, I am running a hospital and my application is more useful that time. So will I have the high availability? If I've taken availability zone from you guys, where I have 3 availability zones in Pune, but there is a war-like situation, like it's happening in Ukraine now, right? So will I have that feasibility? Will my application work? If such thing is happening, what is happening in, let's say, Israel or Palestine or Ukraine or Russia, whatever is happening there, let's say, forbid, same situation is happening in this city where I have my application running. Will I have access to my application? Will it work?
No.
No. My high availability and availability set, both of them are fail in front of this. They are not going to work. So in this case, we have disaster recovery. What disaster recovery does? It is replicating your server completely to a different region, which is approximately 300 miles away from your current region. And then you can select a closer one also. But while explain it to you, don't worry. We have that topic yet to come. Just because you asked that question, I explained it. Got it now? But what is the
Thank you very
difference
much, sir.
between disaster recovery and
Correct,
backup?
understand.
Is not at all helpful for me. Let's say even backup, even in backup, I do have an option that I can keep it somewhere else. Let's say my machine is in East US, I can keep my backup using GRS. I can keep my backup in West US. So if something goes wrong to completely to East US, I can restore my machine. We saw that, right? We can restore it machine to different region. But backup and
Correct.
restore takes hours, at least 3 to 4 or 5 hours, sometimes 8 hours, right? It will take number of hours. Plus, what is the one more drawback is that the backup, maybe I have taken a backup at 3 p.m. yesterday and it happened today at 4:54, right? So what am I losing? I'm losing data of entire one day. उसमें जो बीच में पेशेंट्स आए थे, उन पे जो डायग्नोस हुआ, किसी की हमने कोई रिपोर्ट अपडेट किया, आई हैव लॉस्ट एवरीथिंग. एंड फॉर I'm most of the time giving you this kind of applications example so you can relate it, but it's not like that कि सिर्फ health वाला application नहीं करते. कई बार आपके finance application वो भी crucial होता है, government application, communication जिनको बनाए रखना है. There are n number of businesses जो अपने आप को crucial declare करते हैं, and even if it is not there, business owner says it is crucial, we'll treat it as a crucial. It's okay, we don't have to worry. We are not the correct authority to determine their business whether it is crucial or not. Even if it is a ping pong game and a client says, I want high availability disaster recovery, why do we care? Client is ready to pay, we have to give the solution. Simple. Is it clear? I mean, it
Correct.
won't happen, you won't see that in reality, but I'm just giving you an example. It's not up to us to decide how crucial their business is. It's for them to decide. They will tell us, we want this kind of redundancy, we'll tell them. Prices, etc., our charges, Azure pe banane. You as in, you won't do that at your level. Your team will do that, your architecture team will do that, quotation, everything will be given to them. They're still happy, you just have to deploy. You don't have to worry कि यार ये एक Candy Crush के game के लिए disaster recovery क्यों ले रहा है client. You don't worry about it, let it be. Is clear to everyone, guys?
लेकिन इसका
Availability is
cost
set.
एकदम high.
Yeah, definitely, because you are replicating everything across the region. If you have a 1 TB machine here in East US, you will have another machine in West US or wherever you select. I'll show that tomorrow or maybe in next session, don't worry. But is it clear that this is the next level? Availability set, availability zone. Availability set is giving you redundancy at a data center level, one building. Availability zone is giving you even if one whole building is down, then it is giving you option that from another building or another data center it can work. But if there is a situation like region down, and it's not only disaster के कोई जरूरी नहीं है कोई war हो रहा हो या कोई flood या ये, maybe due to some technical reason whole region is down, फाइबर ऑप्टिक केबल का मेंटेनेंस चल रहा है उस रीजन के लिए पूरा, it will take 8 hours. So people who can afford 8 hours का downtime, they will do it. People who cannot, they will say, no, I need disaster recovery, I will run my application from some another region. Got it?
Correct.
Anyone else, guys? Anyone else has any question? Please feel free to ask. These are very important topics, and if you don't understand, you will not get it exactly. You need to understand the concepts. So even if you think, no, this is silly question, this is a very basic question, do ask, don't worry. So anyone has any questions? Satish, Stuti, Ganesh?
Sir?
Any questions, guys?
हेलो सर.
Yes, Satish, tell me.
हाँ सर, ये क्वेश्चन कैसे पूछा जाएगा अगर हाई अवेलेबिलिटी पूछा जाएगा सपोज
That
इंटरव्यू
will
में?
cover. Don't worry. That I'll cover.
मतलब मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था सर, मतलब ऐसा मेरे को पूछा गया था कि मतलब ऐसी कि हाई अवेलेबिलिटी में कौन सा तुम सेलेक्ट करोगे जब अगर कुछ हो जाता है तो तभी रिडेंडेंसी लेना चाहिए या अवेलेबिलिटी जोन लेना चाहिए अगर डिजास्टर हुआ तो?
You tell me. If I am saying as an application owner, I am telling you
हम्म,
that I want redundancy against disaster also. What will you
हम्म,
suggest me? Will you suggest me availability set, availability zone, or disaster recovery? I'm
डिजास्टर
clearly
रिकवरी.
simple name. हाँ, नाम में ही है. वैसे भी डोंट वरी, इस सब होने के बाद वी आर गोइंग टू एंड आई पुट दीस क्वेश्चंस राइट. यहाँ पे उसको मैं और रिफाइन वर्जन में और क्वेश्चंस डालूंगा, इंटरव्यू के क्वेश्चंस, एंड वी हैव दोस इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस हियर आल्सो. इफ यू आर स्पेसिफिकली लुकिंग फॉर interview questions, I hope you guys can see my screen, right? Look at this question
यस सर.
bank. No, this is DevOps, ignore it, you won't understand. Here, question bank Azure. These are the real-time questions what HCL has asked, what Hexaware is asking, Ethereum, Capita, Sybase, Tioto, right? Then random questions I have. Then what the Stoll Group, this is also a good company, they hire frequently. Blaze Clan, for people who are from Pune, this company is hiring all the time, और उनके almost सारे questions है, इतने interviews यहाँ के candidate ने दिए, and they have they have cleared interviews also. Okay, T Systems, Datamatica, TMF group. So we have all these questions. Also, I will take those sessions separately. Don't worry. ये questions किस तरह से पूछे जाएंगे? They ask you what is the difference between backup and. वैसे I keep on sharing हमारे sessions में I keep on sharing. So don't worry about it. We'll cover that. Okay. So now let's see how to delete backup. That part was pending, but I was expecting that question from you guys. Please do practice. Right. So this is the machine where I have taken backup. If I go to backup. I'll see here. This is one method. I can check the backup. Okay, look at this. These are the 3 backups it has been taken. Plus, no one asked me that what is the crash consistent, application consistent, files. Look at this. There's 3 backup. Okay, and these are fully functional backup. There is no doubt. All backups are fine. There is not the tiniest drawback, I would say, in this backup: crash consistent backup, application consistent backup, and system consistent backup. But still, these are some different. So what is the difference between them? You guys did not ask. So guys, please practice. And this is, by the way, it is there in my OneNote. It's very simple. We don't have to do any practical for this. I'll explain it to you, or you can simply read it once and you will get it. But unless you check, you won't have these questions. You won't come up with these questions. Okay, coming back to this one, I hope you remember this: file recovery, restore VM. If I have to restore VM, now I have 3 points. Earlier when we were checking, we had only 1 backup, so we were getting only 1 point. Now if I check, I will have, look at this, I will have 3. Do I want to backup from 1st December? Do I want to backup from 1st December 9 p.m. or 9:19? These are the manual backup I have taken, hence there's a difference, very 10 minutes difference. Or do you want to take a restore? Do you want to restore it from the backup which was taken on 2nd December? So similarly, you have 25 options if you have selected 25 retention days in your policy. Okay. So this is how it looks. But now I want to delete it. Look at this. Delete backup data. It is not here. I want to delete the whole. So what I need to do, it's I have to stop the backup first. Okay, I need to stop the backup. Uske baad I'll have to delete the backup. I will have to wait that it gets deleted from 7 days it takes. It gets deleted from soft delete, and then only I can delete the vault, the backup vault. That is how I can do that. Or the other option is I go to that vault and I click on delete. Again, it will give you options. What needs to be done? If you want to delete it manually, look at this. These are the details it has given, that you need to change the properties, go there and disable the soft delete. So whenever you delete something, and if something is already there in the soft delete, you won't be able to delete it then. You'll have to wait for those many days. Stop the backup, then delete the cloud protected item, clean up, etc. All these details you'll have to do. Go ahead and read this once. Or the simplest option is delete using PowerShell script. Okay, then it gives you an option to generate the script. You generate the script. It will give you a script. आपको direct बनी बनाई script दे देगा वो. You don't even have to do anything. Here, your script is ready.
सर
Yes.
सर
Here
इसमें
it is.
ऑटो डिलीट नहीं होता है सर, मतलब जैसे कि लास्ट 7 डेज के बाद जो भी फाइल्स रहेगा वो ऑटो डिलीट होना चाहिए, ऐसा ऐसा ऑप्शन रहता है इसमें?
Obviously it is. Didn't we discuss the policy? We
यस
check the policy, right? वो policy में जो हम
यस
retention days discuss कर रहे. I'm not deleting the backup here. I'm teaching you to how to delete the backup vault. Let's say there is a server. I've decided कि server अभी production से बाहर जा रहा है. I don't want backup at all. What you are asking is a different thing. What you are asking is कि backup अपने आप delete होगा या नहीं, right? Is that your question?
यस यस
So yes, that option is there. What else did we see in backup policy there? What did you understand by, if I show you backup policy? If I go to my backup vault, here if I show you backup policy, let's say this one. So what do you think this is for? What did you understand by this?
सर लास्ट 30 days.
So what does it mean?
यस
No,
लास्ट
can you
30
explain
days के
what
बाद
does?
से डिलीट है.
The 31st, जैसे ही को 31st बनता है तो लास्ट वाला जो है वो डिलीट हो जाएगा. So you can keep it 7 also. If you want कि 7th के बाद डिलीट होना चाहिए, you can do this.
तो सर डायरेक्टली वॉल्ट में से भी डिलीट होएगा ना, अगर इधर से अपन ये
हर
पॉलिसी
जगह
रखें?
हर जगह से डिलीट हो जाएगा वो।
ओके ओके।
But here I'm not
Once
talking
we
about deleting
created,
one copy. What I'm teaching you, it's deleting the whole vault. कि इस सर्वर को हम डिकॉम करने वाले 1 हफ्ते के बाद इसका बैकअप बंद कर दो। I don't require backup.
मीन्स वॉल्ट ही पूरा उड़ा देंगे अपन इन
Yes,
शॉर्ट इधर?
yes.
ओके ओके।
Sorry, someone else was saying something?
once we created the policy, we cannot change it afterwards.
You can.
We can. Okay.
I mean, do you want to change the policy or you want to create a new policy and assign? You can do both things. You can change
Change.
policy also, but you'll have to make sure that nothing is being backed up at that time. There are some steps, but to answer your question, yes, you can. You can always make changes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so here it is. I've downloaded the script. I mean, it got downloaded already. So this is the script I have to run. So I can simply open this one. I don't want to use it, or I don't want to open it using PowerShell. So I'll open it using Notepad. I just want to copy this. Here, I've copied it. Now what am I going to do? I'll go ahead and open my PowerShell. Portal's PowerShell I'm using. If I use my machine's PowerShell, I can do that also. But what will I have to do? I will have to connect to my account first, right? I'll have to type my credential, etc. So it's better that I open this PowerShell and I do it from here. So this PowerShell script, what will it do? All these steps, whatever steps we have learned here, or whatever steps we are learning here or reading here, the moment you click on delete, it says what all you have to do. All these options, okay? These steps, now we are doing the same steps, but with the help of PowerShell. And we didn't have to write PowerShell script. I just had to click on that and it gave me PowerShell script. Now, if you read that PowerShell script thoroughly, maybe you will understand a few things. Say it is giving you the vault name, it is giving you subscription details, okay? It knows which resource group, which vault we are talking about, etc. Now it is disabling the soft delete. I mean, if you read it carefully, you will understand what is it doing, but you don't have to write it from scratch. Don't worry. So this is how you can delete a backup vault. Or you can do all these things manually also. But when we have this option, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not talking about deleting the backup. Okay, guys, here we have completely deleted the backup vault. इसमें के बाद आपके सारे बैकअप वगैरह सब कुछ चले गए.
सर
Yes.
सर जब अपन वॉल्ट डिलीट करने जाएंगे तभी मशीन को स्टॉप करना है या ऑन रखना है उस टाइम पे?
What do you see here? Look at this. This is the machine we are working on. We'll get your real-time answer. This is stopped. By the way, running में भी हो जाता है. So
ओके
in stop, we have seen it already. और running में भी हो जाता है. Understand one thing, guys. Backup is not being impacted on your machine. The moment एक backup ले लिया गया है ना, I've been telling you this from day one. The moment we have taken a backup, it is an isolated copy. Then it doesn't matter कि आपका current machine किस stage में है. This was your machine. I have taken a backup. Here, my backup is saved. My backup is saved. My backup is saved. Now I'm dealing with these backups. I don't care if even if this machine is deleted, it's okay. Backup is still there. Machine delete भी कर दो, आपका backup वहां पर होगा. Machine crash भी हो गया, आपका backup होगा. Machine on है, off है, आपका backup यहाँ पर है. We are dealing with these backups. This is not being
सपोज
synchronized. This is an isolated copy.
sir, suppose it's a server is there, like one server is there, and you are taking the backup of that server. So तभी उस टाइम पे भी डिलीट कर सकते हैं अगर वर्चुअल मशीन नहीं है, सर्वर है तो सपोज.
What else do you think it is? When we show virtual machine, ये virtual machine क्या है आपका? What is it? ये virtual machine क्या है? Is it not a server? It
Yeah,
is a Linux server.
The server.
वर्चुअल मशीन और सर्वर दो अलग चीज नहीं हुई. वर्चुअल मशीन इज योर सर्वर. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज बिटवीन वर्चुअल मशीन एंड सर्वर. वर्चुअल मशीन में क्लाइंट भी हो सकता है, सर्वर भी हो सकता है, बट वी हैव बीन प्रैक्टिसिंग ऑन सर्वर. From day one, we have been creating Windows Server 2019, Windows Server 2K12, Windows Server 2K16. Here I have created Linux server. So this is a server. These are not two different things. Virtual machine और server एक ही चीज है. Okay, guys, 30 seconds are left. I will close the session. See you guys in 5 minutes. It's 15:10. I'll see you at 15:50 using the same link. 15:15. 3:15
Okay.
minutes. Okay, we'll start key vault topic then.
Okay. Okay, sir.
See, it has been deleted successfully. Got it? Nothing happened to your machine. Your backup has been deleted.